All right. Should we do a proper intro?
Go for it.
You want me to do it, or should you do it?
I don't know what to do for an intro.
Okay. Good afternoon. This is Matt. I am Thomas. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Goodbye.
Yep.
Have a nice night.
Intro done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Goodbye. See ya. This was the game.
Video over.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
At work, I've thought of a million joke intros
That's not surprising.
that I want to do, but I can never remember any of them.
This is the story of a man named
Oh,
Stanley.
that voice. It's nice to hear
Yes.
that voice again.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a key.
427 like the Cobra.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
I think about that every
Yeah.
time I see that
What
number.
buttons to push, how long to push them,
Understandable.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month
Every
of
month
every year.
of every year.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I'm actually
What
gonna
a
look up how
champ.
many endings this game has now compared to how it was before.
And then one day, something very
30.
peculiar
It has
happened.
30,
Something
35,
that would
40,
forever change
70,
Stanley.
90.
Something he would never
What
quite
the
forget.
fuck?
He had
I'm
been
very
at
tired.
his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
Uh,
single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Sweet, sweet
No
freedom,
one
baby.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
Oh,
hi.
by the way, I should
Never
probably
in
explain
all
that I gotta
his
be
years at
quiet
the
because
company had this happened. This complete
because I'm at
isolation.
home,
Something
my
was
parents
very
are
clearly wrong.
not sleeping,
Shocked,
but
frozen solid.
my family
Stanley
is
found himself
going to
unable
bed.
move for the longest
There are
time.
19
But as he came
endings
to
in
his
the
wits and
original
regained
game.
his senses,
Ah.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his
What's
office.
this one called?
The Ultra Deluxe.
That's what it is.
Should we do the normal ending to start with? You want to do that?
Man, just play the game however. That's kind of the point of this game.
We'll start with the normal ending.
All of his co-workers
They're
were gone.
cuff.
What
Whoa!
did it mean?
Did you
Stanley decided
see
to go
that?
to the meeting room.
That was
Perhaps
what?
he had simply missed the
Cuffs?
memo.
get launched? Hold on. Watch this. Oh crap! Give me a second. No, if you stand on the edge and crouch, you get launched. How did I do that?
Yeah, I guess there's now over
Oh,
20
whatever.
endings.
Cool.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Wow. Computer. Gotta be eco-friendly. Fax machine.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't
I'm
make
sorry,
a
I'm
single
sorry.
difference. Nor
It's
did
been a
it
while since I
advance the
played this
story in
game.
any way.
I'm just enjoying being back in this Twilight Zone-esque space. This is so floaty, man.
Yeah.
I hate Mondays. Me too, bud. Me too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that a satellite?
No.
Can I zoom in?
It's not.
What
That's
is
a
it?
tree. Or a
The-
building.
It looks like a building with a satellite.
Maybe. It doesn't matter. Move on.
Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Nothing. More paintings. Is that the ocean? Okay, I'll move on.
Could be.
When Stanley came to a set
be.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, left. I know what direction
Ah.
left is.
You're gonna follow him. Okay.
Yes.
You do that.
411. Wait, what number was that? It doesn't have a number.
Doesn't matter.
Yet there was
Words.
not a single person here either. Feeling
broke
a wave of
Wednesdays.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Financial
boss's
panic
office,
meeting,
hoping
boss
he might
inspection.
find an answer there.
Oh. Termination Tuesdays?
Oh my god.
Review. Drawing floors meeting. Okay, I'll move on. Do not alter without checking with board manager.
Insulting.
Rip Franz. Franz?
Franz.
That's my dad's name.
Yeah.
It's, well, it's normally Frank, but every once in a while, if you get it from, like, I can't get in the right position, and it's really bothering me. The controls are so floaty. Anyway, every once in a while, we get mail, and it says,
You're floaty.
it says Franz and
So funny.
on the mail. That doesn't matter. Whatever.
No.
Ooh, hold on. I thought I could get up that.
No.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm moving on. If
You
ever
don't need
find
to
yourself
read
in conflict
everything.
with another dialogue. Fuck it. Broom closet. Freezing. No.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a wrench. I like wrenches.
Yeah.
There's a big wrench. I like
There's
big wrenches.
some duct tape. That's always fun.
There's...
There was nothing here.
Fine,
No
fine.
choice to
Yeah, I
make,
get it.
No path to follow, just an empty broom. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wow. Outside.
Yeah.
I'm blind now. Ow.
What do you mean now?
Oh, shut up. Just because you're more or less right doesn't mean you have to... What the...
It's a bathroom, man.
This.
What about it? It's totally normal. It's bathroom graffiti.
It looks like it was written by a serial killer.
Okay.
To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay. Extreme bathrooms. And I'm.
Okay.
These paintings are nice.
You know what would be even nicer?
Moving on, I know. Why does this freeze so much? Oh, look at this floor. This is a nice floor.
Yeah.
Ooh, is there any dirty information on the
I
secretary?
will or will not say that there may or may not be an ending with the computers, but you can find that for yourself at some point.
Stepping into his manager's
seen the
office,
computer
Stanley
ending.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly
Yeah,
have
I'll do
known
it.
this.
2, 8, 4, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to
What the
input
hell?
the correct code by sheer luck.
I thought you remember this.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Huh. That's not how I remember that happening.
I don't know. I never played the original, so I have no idea what is normal and what isn't.
We played it when I first got it.
That was like 6 years ago. How the fuck am I supposed to remember that?
It was 4.
It
I
was
think.
not for...
2017? Late 2017?
No.
Wait. So it's basically 2018. So 2018,
Descending
2019.
deeper into the building,
20,
Stanley
21,
realized he
Stan-
felt a bit
dude, what are you
peculiar.
Holy
talking
crap,
about?
that's a long time.
It was
Dude,
a
Stanley
stirring of
Parable
emotion
released in
his chest,
2013. What are you
as though he
talking
felt
about?
more free
Yeah,
and
but I
free
bought
for
it in
himself
2017.
To question the nature
Yeah.
of his job. Why
When we
did he
played
feel
it.
this now? When
cool,
for
I still
years
don't remember
it.
it.
Had never occurred to him.
Oh.
That's
This
a long time ago,
question
man.
Would not go unanswered.
That's
for
also
long.
5 years, basically. Almost.
Fair enough. What do you think that symbol means?
It is a yellow square. Why do you care?
Stanley
no, it's
walked straight
interesting.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, I am obeying. I conform.
Yeah. See, okay. Step on the chair and see if you can get on the desk.
Pretty easily.
Hit the button first. Oh wow, it is. The stream is very laggy.
The lights rose
Yeah,
on
okay.
an enormous
Let
room
things
packed
turn
with
on.
television screens. What horrible
What the-
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength? You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of
This is
photos of
the
it
best.
on Twitter and acted very
This
superior
ending is
about it.
amazing.
And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more.
When is
And
this
I'm here to
good?
give it to
Yeah.
I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Yes.
You won't hear it anywhere
Now you
else
get to
in
hear
the
the music.
game. It's a secret
Cool.
that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
I've been careful.
Used to
You should have
be
been
a
careful.
bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
Now it's an ending.
I
Yeah.
believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job,
Good job, you did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
It said ×5, but I'm pretty sure that was more.
No, it was 5.
What? Really?
Yeah.
The end is never, the
that's-
end is never, the end is never, the end.
Yep, that's the end of that ending. That's it. It's amazing.
Cool.
Cool,
Time
now you
to
get to
comply in
All
record
of his
speeds.
co-workers were gone. What
Compliance.
could he
Go,
do?
go, 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 go.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Speed
he had
run.
simply missed a memo.
Is there a sprint button? No.
No.
Comply harder.
When
You took
Stanley
that corner
came to
too
a set of
fucking
2
wide,
open
you piece of
doors,
shit.
he
You lost
entered the door on
0.2
his left.
milliseconds.
Racing line.
Racing line.
Yet there was not a
You didn't
single
clip through
person
that
here
door. You're a
either.
piece of garbage.
Feeling
You'll
a
never
wave of
complete your
disbelief,
dreams in this
Stanley decided
speed
to
run.
go
I'm sorry,
after
I
his
feel
bosses. Coming to a
ashamed.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2845.
Do
Go.
you remember that?
Stepping
I
into
sure
his
do. I
manager's
don't know
office,
why.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Damn you, Thomas.
Stanley wondered aloud to
I'm wasting
nobody.
precious
He
time.
began wildly tearing.
You lost 2
Stanley
seconds.
was
The
in
run's
such
dead.
a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
You might as well
he
just
didn't
give
even
up.
have a
Restart the
single
game,
minute to just
uninstall it.
let the narrator talk. That kind of
Damn right.
anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
New Age tried to kill the metal, but the metal had its way.
I wanted you to get that. I wanted you to get that dialogue. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Calmly.
opened passageway.
Oh, hold on a second. Pause everything.
What? What?
Good night,
Why?
Em.
Aww, saying goodnight to your sister. What a good brother.
Good night.
I almost said boyfriend. That would have been much worse.
Yeah, I'd hope not. Punk rock tried to defile the metal. Wait. Hold on. Was it punk rock?
Something like that.
But the metal is here to stay.
Yeah.
Both of us trying to rock out quietly.
I just don't feel like screaming. I don't have enough energy for that.
Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead.
Never mind the
through
fact that
large
we
door
had
that read, "Mind
like 1,000,000
Control
calories
Facility."
today and about a
Yeah,
gallon
basically.
of coffee.
Well, that's not true. Half of that gallon was
The
iced
lights
tea.
rose on an enormous room packed with television
maybe I shouldn't.
screens. What horrible
say maybe don't do
secret
that
did this
ending again.
place hold?
I just wanna
Stanley
get a better
thought to
view.
himself. Did he have
Why?
the strength to find out?
You get like a foot taller.
Yeah, but now I have nothing to block my vision.
Okay, go on the catwalk.
Oh, right. Computer. Computer. What the hell is this?
It's a screen. Just go.
Okay, yeah. What the? Why are they different?
I don't know.
It's frozen.
Now the monitors jump
It's
to
weird
life.
because every time
Their
it freezes
true
for you,
nature
it brings
revealed.
back the
Each bore
like
the number of an employee
lighting
in the
slider
building.
from the beginning.
Stanley's
Weird.
coworkers.
on the stream.
The lives
It's
of
very
so
odd.
many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
Look at
one of
that.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was our number?
427. There's your desk.
Huh. Cool. How do you remember that?
Because it has something to do with a car.
Right. I was gonna say, your memory's not that good. Oh,
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
pretty sure he was pretty cool with just following orders the whole time.
He refused to believe
Yeah.
it. He couldn't accept it. His
Stanley
own
doesn't have
life
free will.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
He's in my
Wasn't
control
it?
now.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Buttons.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Button.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes. Button.
You and buttons.
It's nice to play this game again, man.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
To take it for myself. I was nice. I probably should have let him monologue, but you know. I forgot.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Where
How
indeed?
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was
fuck those
not
other
knowledge
guys.
or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
Ooh,
longer would anyone
bricks.
tell him where to go, what to do,
where's that
or
wood?
how to feel.
I can't tell.
Whatever
pretty
life
sure it's
he
wood.
lives,
Oh.
it
Looks like
will
a barn,
be
Thomas.
his.
Lame.
And that was all he
Trees.
needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This place does look really nice. What happens if you just stay here?
I don't know. Probably not much. Maybe it's an ending.
Okay.
Who knows?
Maybe.
You just go back.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything back here. It's just black.
Yeah.
Nothing to Why is there a chair there? Who cares? I do wish they finished the endings.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I always
This was
love this,
exactly
when
the
you're
way,
inside of a place
right now,
in the entire
that
game, and
things
then
were
you
meant
finally
to
get to go
happen.
outside.
Yeah.
And Stanley was happy.
Because, like,
And back to the office.
yeah. Look at that. 2 achievements. There's an achievement for getting an achievement. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's that. We beat the game. Time to just chill.
Yep.
Hold on. I think there's something in there. G814F1.
That's literally just a computer.
What?
Is that? Oh no, that's just fucking cubicle. I looked away for like half a second before you crouched, so I thought you were beside the computer, not the fucking desk.
Oh. It'd be cool if it was like an old-fashioned cheat code. G814F1. Nothing happened. Ooh, pictures. Outside. Very nice. Huh, usually something's happened by now. Can I unplug this? There should be a
No.
button for that somewhere.
Maybe.
I thought there was. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well, that's weird.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Touch,
Nor
touch.
did it advance the story in any way.
I will spread disease by contacting every surface.
When Stanley came to a set of
So,
two open
which way do you
doors,
wanna go?
He entered the door on his left.
Window. Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, maybe do the escape ending?
I don't
The left door.
remember. Oh, you mean the one where he turns left?
Yes. The one
Cool.
that says escape on it.
Yeah, let's
Yet
do
there
that
was
one. That
not
one
a
was
single
cool.
person here either.
Hold on, doesn't that bring you to
Feeling a
the
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
the
his
museum
boss's
place?
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I don't remember.
Because I'm pretty sure. Did you look up the endings?
No, I literally watched Jack play it, remember?
Right. I already looked at the things. Is that toilet paper? Oh, that's
yeah.
frozen.
It's a janitor's closet. It's also duct tape, not
I'm
toilet
not going to
paper.
encourage you.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
can
going
use it
to
as
say anything at all.
toilet paper,
I'm
but
just
I
going
feel
to be
like that
patient
wouldn't
and
be
wait
very
for you
comfortable.
to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I just like this room, man. Chill the fuck out. Look, it's a staple gun. Everybody loves staple guns. And duct tape.
Yeah, you can shoot
And-
staples at people.
Yeah. We've never done that before.
No, why would we do that?
Yeah, you could poke your eye out.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Just go
upstairs
down,
to
fuck
his
it.
boss's office.
Yeah, this one is wild. Ooh, secrets?
No.
Oh. Secret.
That's the light.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Hold on.
Maybe, he thought to himself,
Oh, it's a leaf.
maybe I am
Oh
crazy.
my god, dude.
All of my co-workers
thought somebody
blinking
took a picture of
mysteriously
lettuce.
out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Jeez.
And as Stanley pondered
What?
this,
It's
he began
normal.
to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah,
Why did
this is
doors
2022.
close
Come on, man.
automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief
Life is
Stanley
moving
felt.
through.
to
Wait,
have
hold on.
finally
What is it?
found an answer,
Life is
an
but a dream.
explanation.
Life
His
is a
co-workers were actually
highway.
wrong. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Oh
I'll
my
have to go
God.
back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Hell yeah.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, you don't want to think about that
was
one.
describing itself
No.
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Hold it.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the
Sure.
magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Sure.
This voice was
Yes.
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Oh, whatever.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
God, this game, man. I love it.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
How
And
obnoxious.
although she would soon turn to go
What an
call
asshole.
for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments,
glad he's
she
dead.
considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what
And now
crazy
she's gonna be
people
late
look
for
like.
work.
And in that moment, she thought to
Boss
herself
isn't gonna
how
accept
lucky
that.
she was to be
Nope.
normal.
Somebody died is no
I am sane.
excuse.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Yeah,
And
fair
then
enough.
she turned
Girls
to
gotta
the
eat.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's that. Seriously, I thought that was an ending. I was like, Stanley said no.
Yeah, that was an ending.
And it was like, Stanley? Stanley, yes, that is his name.
Yeah.
Wait, this chair doesn't have physics. Okay, fine.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
that one
decided to
later.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, yeah, let's do the escape one.
Yours.
Should we? Or should we not?
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's the new content. Come on. This is literally the whole point of the Ultra Deluxe.
Oh,
Oh.
new content?
Okay.
What does that mean, new content?
You're gonna love this.
What? For a second there, I thought that was just going to be the ending. I was like, thanks for giving us your money.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
I forgot this came out on consoles.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features
Lucky
exciting
console
new content
players.
that broadens
Yeah.
and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Rad.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the
Aw, that's
Stanley
neat.
Parable
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Man, there's a lot of garbage around here.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've
This
never
is,
been more ready. Let's do it.
Definitely a low quality feeling elevator. Look at that floor. Look at that wall. Is that plywood?
Yeah.
I have to say,
Particle
initial
board, actually.
impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra
Particle board?
Deluxe mostly
Yup.
tedious.
Huh.
It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Halls. Nice.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We have jumps! Yes! I've wanted this for so long.
I'll let you decide whether you want to use them or not.
Huh? Oh, you son of a...
Is
Oh.
that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Dude. Huh. I can't jump
What?
outside of the circle.
No.
I'm gonna save some jumps.
Okay.
I feel like that's a thing.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I like
If
jumping.
this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell,
Actually, yes, I
could
would
count
like
to
that. I
30
need to learn to
trillion.
write better.
You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
It's a chair.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's
It's only been 9
achievements,
years.
and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Guess I have no choice. Wait, hold on. Is this new, or was this one of the ones where it starts to get weird? It's kind of nice that it's been so long. Hate Mondays, as always. Aw, nostalgia.
Yeah. It's so nice.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want
Hold
to
on,
show
there's a
you
blue thing.
something.
Yeah.
Sunset.
Are you gonna go on the vent, or are you gonna go up the stairs?
Hold on. I'll go in the vent. At least it's not a face hugger, like I thought it was. I don't know why. Coffee nut?
I guess.
That...
What? It just means you like coffee. That's all.
Right, yeah, yes, yes.
Doesn't mean anything else. Nothing at all.
Yes, he puts
There's
cream
nothing else that could
in his
mean.
coffee like a normal human being.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Okay,
Yeah.
you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Hiccups.
All of this architecture, and they have wheelie chairs and a photocopy machine.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Outside.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Aww.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wait, is that... It looked familiar, but it looked like Roosevelt, I think. I don't know. I'm terrible with faces. Is that what Steam looked like?
No, that's
No.
their website, Thomas.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think, anyway.
Yeah, I'm just dumb. I want my jumps back. Good times, good times. I really should have put this game on my C drive. Jeez.
Yeah.
Smile because it happened.
God, that's
Cool.
That's so
Stanley
white.
Parable, alpha test. Then, whatever that is. I'm too blind to see it.
I
don't
cannot
know.
really tell. My window isn't exactly big to
Wow.
see it, so...
$1 in boring American currency. Go outside. Never got that one. I let my brother play it, so didn't get it.
That's okay.
I never got that one. No, wait. That one is possible to achieve, I think.
There is an achievement in this one that is don't play for 10 years.
Cool.
Yeah. Created surprisingly down to earth.
I can't get... Never mind, I'll stop complaining about the floaty controls. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Designer hat... Oh, really? I want a hat.
But a small creature owns the other half.
Oh. Can I have the small creature too? What if I fight it for dominance?
I mean, you can do that. That's how creatures work.
Los Angeles is lame. Dead Stanley. Good times.
It's Los Angeles. Little Stanley.
That is
Hamster.
No, I want to go. I want to sit on the bench. Hey, this kind of looks like... Wow.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley
Oh,
Parable.
okay,
Like
never
the
mind with the
stunning
music, I
triumph
guess.
of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I'm down with elevators. Can you read that?
How do you review a game like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons, too, are going to be woefully inadequate.
Oh,
Your
yeah, I
stream
just
quality
remembered.
is not the best.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just try to
perhaps-
squint. Perhaps it's closest to...
I can still read it.
Okay, fine.
Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther, but where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment, Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even so,
Oh,
holding the
there it
game
is.
to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review a game, what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? It's quite simple. You don't.
We don't talk about the Stanley Parable. Fantastic Arcade.
IGF. Fantastic Arts. arcade indie. I can't English indiecade.
Are these anything interesting? Design Museum Design of the Year.
ModDB,
I remember
Big
that.
Sushi.fm.
Okay. Let's see
Maybe
what's
go
down
through the rest
here.
of it first.
I just want to look. See, I can't even go into it. Okay. No interaction with that. There's an arrow pointing to it, but, you know. Whatever.
That is how pipes usually look, yes.
Car.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both
Bike.
a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
Did you
9
think
out
those
of
were
10.
stairs?
Don't you get it, Stanley? The game
Yes.
was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
Yeah, I figured you did.
It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Or, and here's a thought, it's a product
Now,
that
try going
entertains
down.
us. And we can, you
These
know,
were
we
simpler
want
times,
more.
Stanley.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Yes,
I haven't
let's
looked at these
go.
in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, whoops. 2.9 hours.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious...
I wanted to
love
read the
his
rest of
fucking
that.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Forklift. Yeah.
But you're not forklift certified, so sucks for you.
I could have been.
Could have, but you
They
didn't.
kind of offered me a job at work, but I
But
said I
you
was
didn't.
blind and it wasn't safe.
Safety schmafety.
Yeah, what's a few skewered people for the
Man.
sake of a couple dollars an hour?
A guy my job fucking hired off contract,
Okay, let's
literally
see what
almost
this one
ripped
says.
the outside door off.
While the idea for the game is good,
He closed it before he went through and
Games,
fucking
this
ripped the
preachiness
bottom of the
gets
door off
annoying
with the
fat.
fucking top of the
Preachy?
forklift.
Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You
Yeah,
can
he doesn't
tell
work
me if
there
I'm
anymore.
Preachy. Honestly, you can.
Oh, they fired?
This is actually quite shocking
yeah,
for me.
because he
I always
also
looked- to be honest, I had always
rammed
thought
his
of the game's
forklift
dialogue
into
as being
Katie's
rather
forklift.
terse to begin with.
She's a
You
forklift
can't
driver
know how
now?
much fluff I
Yeah,
cut from the game to get it
they
to feel as
convinced her
light and
finally.
airy as it. Well, I always thought it did, but maybe
So
it
was Earl.
wasn't.
Oh,
dear.
Earl?
What an awful
Yeah.
memory to have
Oh,
to
shit.
hold on to.
He's
These black
okay.
marks are my otherwise
kinda
unimpeachable
slow,
track
but-
record.
Why are we talking about this? We're playing
I
a game.
feel
We're recording.
failure.
Should
like
we
I let these people down.
should we keep our
Perhaps the Stanley Parable
catching
isn't
up on
quite as
work?
sterling as I always remembered.
Hold on, what did he say? Nude
Read it.
laugh. Okay. Gets annoying fast. For somebody prefers linear thinking whatever.
Cool.
I don't care. This game is beautiful. And
It is
anybody
very.
that disagrees, I don't listen to. Because
Nice.
I am objective and hear all sides of the argument.
Yeah.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I think
there
we can do
is.
that.
You just
If I'm truly too preachy,
You're
just
gonna
keep
like
walking.
letting you skip ahead
that.
for
You're gonna
just a
like
moment,
this.
surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
You are going
Only
to
No,
enjoy
positive
it.
no.
reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's
don't-
my
I
motto
don't need to
today,
skip.
but it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
no. This isn't literally all other games. I need no skips for the. Ooh, what's it back here?
Nothing.
A ladder. Totally worth it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. See? Attention to detail. That's nice.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
But this
Here,
isn't Far
we'll pretend that
Cry,
I've just begun
Skyrim,
an interminable monologue,
Fallout,
and it goes something
and
like
Assassin's
this.
Creed.
And every
The
other
story, and
game.
the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so
Oh.
forth, until inevitably...
Oh, I'm
all
supposed to
until
just press the
end
button,
of
aren't I?
time,
Clock!
at which
Yes.
time everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah,
Hold on.
blah, blah, blah. We've
It's-
eaten too much, and it
it's-
can't be just yet. No, no, until 240.
Oh, why am I
But the
so
logic of
not
elimination working
able
backwards,
to
the
see?
deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
That's
it
the
went
minute
on
hand?
for nearly 10,000 years until just
Okay.
yesterday.
It's
Here
like-
and there,
Thomas, just
forward
hit
and
skip,
back,
please.
and never a moment
It's like
before
8
lunchtime.
past,
Can't be.
8 past
It
1.
doesn't matter. Click the
Only thing
button.
there is. How many billions left until so much?
Fine, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in
that's not
time
too
for
bad.
a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourish and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Come back to it and listen to the
Not
whole
that,
thing.
of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps
Skip.
less of a rumination and more
Right.
well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to
All
go
right,
off on a
let's go.
thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether
Who?
they'll edit the rating of their
One of the
Steam
reviewers,
review.
Thomas.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was...
Oh.
I want to say maybe
Oh,
30,
well.
45 minutes. It's not unendurable by
What
any
happened
means,
to
but
the
it's-
door?
Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the
time
first
to roll the
place?
dice.
I don't... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000
That
times.
light is out,
And
that
there's
light is
no
out.
door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Well, nothing else
I
to
have
do.
No... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2
Yeah,
weeks.
sure would be bad if
I've been sitting
I
here
skipped it.
all that-
What happened to not wanting to skip, huh?
Hello, it's you.
Uh,
You're here again. Welcome. I have had
I
time
don't
to
know.
think about you and about us
I'm
and about
trying
everything
to
we've been through.
keep this thing
I've had
entertaining.
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down
After
in one
a
place
year.
and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Yeah, how about
To
like
begin
this?
with,
Here we are.
Here we are indeed.
What time is it? It must have been a while.
Yeah, it's been a few years, Thomas.
It has been 40 minutes.
No, it has not. The clock does not move anymore.
No, no, let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip.
But they didn't
I love that you just-
understand the game was
Oh,
never
yeah, there
meant
you
to
go.
be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
Where did
They
you come from?
screamed,
You might wanna-
they gnashed
you
their
might wanna
teeth
listen to it at least a little bit.
Entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the
Yeah,
words that
pleasing
they are speaking
gamers
into
is
the world.
literally the most
As
impossible
though
thing
there
you
were
can
no
do.
consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of art. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh,
Go for it.
there should be a skip button.
How long do you think it's been?
You'll see.
Well,
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Man, you
is
sound
never
like
the
me.
End is never the
Yup.
that's not a good sign.
What do you mean, man?
Well, this is going to go into my next video on my my personal channel. No, not next. The one after. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is
What do you mean?
definitely. This plays right into the like existential sort of horror. Oh, light! It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we have the glorious skip button. All hell to the shit. This is why we needed to listen to the 10 hours of dictionary.
Yep.
I forgot what I was
Skip.
doing. Oh, plants. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
Berries, eat them so we can finally leave this cursed realm. Dude, this is actually exactly the
you'd enjoy
kind
this.
of thing I kind of love, but also scares the shit out of me. Dude,
How about that?
The cosmic horror stuff doesn't bother me so much. Okay. Hold on. Still no door.
There you go. That's how long it's been.
Not bad. Well, very
Only a
bad
few
for
thousand
us.
years.
Yeah. We need to watch Girls Last Tour, because that's a cute show, but man, after a while, I start to get real uncomfortable because, like, there's just, like, well, I'll make a video on it and you'll see.
Yeah, go for it.
And the lovely viewer will see as well because I will make her.
Okay.
Hello, single viewer. You are being spoken to right now. Holy crap, it's been an hour.
Yeah, we should probably end it after. We should probably honestly just end it here.
Hold on. I want to check one
All of his
last
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What indeed?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
God, it's almost 11 already. Holy shit.
Yeah.
New content. Yeah, don't go through there. That's gonna be an extra like 20 minutes, half an hour probably.
All right, yeah.
Unless you want to make that long of a video.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Satisfying sounds.
Yes, it very much is.
Okay.
Well,
That last one kind of hit a nerve.
Yeah. I knew you'd like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about like, but you know what I mean.
No, I love it. That's my kind of horror. Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre does not...
No.
I mean, it makes me uncomfortable, but it's not in a good way.
Why does that make you uncomfortable?
I don't like knives. The one
It's-
bit with the guy cutting himself, and I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I like
forgot about
knives.
that.
I don't like slicing. Not a huge
Yeah.
fan.
It's so weird that like you don't have an issue with burning. Like,
No, burning is
being burnt
fine.
By things or like
I've been burned a bunch
Like-
of times.
or like being scraped or like
No.
kind of like a serrated kind of thing or
Yeah,
like whatever or chopped, but like slicing is what you don't is where you draw the line.
Yeah, that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and slicing is like the one thing I don't mind.
Yeah, it sure is strange. Last time I got a cut was with an iron bar. That was deep.
How?
I may or may not have been hitting it with a sledgehammer. I may or may not have missed,
Uh-huh.
and it may or may not have had a right angle,
Ah,
an
okay.
iron right angle. That went
Yes.
right on my thumb. Maybe I'll put up a
Nice.
picture. Do you think?
I mean,
do you think
you can.
we should put
There
up
is
a
an injury
picture
pics.
on the video? No, not on the Discord.
Oh, on this.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Uh,
no.
Yeah, I feel like YouTube probably wouldn't like that.
It's not that bad, but you know.
Yeah, I guess not.
You know what? You know what? How about this? How about this? We'll do some YouTube stuff. Leave a comment if you
Oh
want
my
to see the
God.
picture. If we get one like on this video, I'll show you the picture.
One like.
Yes. And it can't be you and it can't be me. Okay, if we get 3 likes on this video. How about that?
Oh my god. Dude, three is asking for a bit much, man.
Well, that
Like,
means
you
that
got
we
some
can't
high
cheat.
standards.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying being small when we can. It may not we
Yeah.
may not be small forever. Or we will
Yeah,
be.
we'll see about that.
We will remain irrelevant to be cast in time. Never
Honestly, I wouldn't mind
never
that. It's
seen
just
again.
fun making these random videos.
Yeah. I could go either way.
Yeah, same.
It's my other channel that I want people to see.
Yeah.
Mainly because I want to actually
I
like
want
do
recognition and money.
no, just the latter.
Yeah.
I would like to have a job writing. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I like writing.
Yeah, you
Problem is, I don't want to write for somebody because I
This
tend
is a
to
very
not.
long outro.
What do you think we always do? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, it is the custom of my people to spend a million years saying goodbye.
That is extremely true. Honestly, same with mine.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
Portuguese, you're Mennonite. Both of our families constantly talk forever.
yeah, that's probably shit, man. That's probably
There you
it's
go.
the same for a lot
Good
of
job.
people.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah, I guess that's the end.
yeah, that's the end. An hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll sure have fun editing this.
Well, I mean, you don't really want to edit most of it, because Stanley Parable's not really something you can edit parts out of.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think there's really that much we can edit. Maybe a little bit. It doesn't matter.
Well, this part we can edit out right now.
No,
Because, like, you
no,
can... You can
absolutely not.
Okay, no. Okay,
That's
cool.
a hard line. I'll fight you.
Go fucking go for it, bitch. I'll fight you.
I know where you sleep.
I know where you sleep.
I sleep next to a machete. You sleep next to a lot
I
of
sleep next to
machetes.
several.
But I have an axe.
That's okay. I'll just hold 2 machetes.
I have your BB gun.
I have multiple BB guns.
I have all the air canisters. You gave them to me.
I did not. I gave you half.
Oh shit.
Why would I give you all of them?
Because you're like, here, just hold it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I only ever shoot it at your house anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Alright. Well, this has been long
Cool.
and boring,
Great
I'm sure. Goodbye. Have a good night.
I'm sure everyone who will not be watching has already left.
Yep. Yep. So,
Yeah. All right. See you
see ya.
later.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Good night. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Good night.
Yeah, we've
Good night. Good morning, and everything in between.
we've ended now. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Cool.